Your eyes are high-resolution, dynamic imaging systems that process electromagnetic radiation in real time, designed to react instantly to changing light. Looking at this diagram, the process begins at the cornea, which does 2/3 of the work bending incoming light. Behind the pupil, the crystalline lens provides variable focusing power, converging that light onto the retina at the back of the eyeball. While efficient, this biological hardware is fragile. For a visual image to remain clear, the physical dimensions of the eye must be exact. Even a minor structural error leads to total system failure. When the eyeball's physical geometry doesn't align with its refractive power, light can no longer focus on the retina. In myopia, the eyeball is too long, causing light rays to converge in front of the retina, creating a blur. Conversely, in presbyopia, the aging lens stiffens and loses flexibility, pushing the focal point completely behind the retinal wall. With billions of people currently living with these biological errors, vision correction has become a global engineering priority, requiring external hardware to fix internal flaws. The first iteration of vision correction used simple geometric physics. By placing a lens in front of the eye, we can externally manipulate the path of light before it enters the biological system. A concave lens corrects myopia by spreading light rays apart, pushing the focal point back to the retina. To solve presbyopia, a convex lens pre-bends light inward, assisting a biological lens no longer strong enough to do the job alone. These geometric fixes worked, but for decades we've relied on mass-produced frames that often ignore the individual wearer's facial anatomy. Standard injection-molded eyewear is built for the average face, which often makes frames uncomfortable or optically misaligned due to natural facial asymmetry. Modern manufacturing now uses digital facial scans to capture precise measurements, from the exact width of the nose bridge to the specific topography of the ears. This data is used in selective laser sintering, or SLS. A laser fuses raw nylon powder layer by layer, building a bespoke housing that is lighter and more durable than traditional plastics. This method reduces production time from several weeks to as little as 24 hours, moving eyewear away from mass manufacturing toward on-demand customization. By tailoring the physical housing to the individual's facial structure, designers created a stable platform capable of supporting the next generation of active optical sensors and electronics. Traditional lenses are static. Once they are ground to a specific prescription, they cannot change. But our visual needs shift depending on where we let. Tunable liquid crystal lenses solve this by responding to electricity. Applying a small electrical charge causes the liquid crystal particles inside the lens to realign, instantly changing the curvature and refractive power of the material. These lenses are paired with sensors in the frame that track eye movement. The system detects when you are looking at a close object and adjusts the liquid crystals to provide the necessary focus, effectively creating an autofocus function for the human eye. This shifts the corrective lens from a passive barrier into a dynamic device that responds to biological intent in real time. The final step in this evolution is the transition from a simple lens to a transparent display using waveguide technology. In a waveguide system, a microprojector hidden in the frame injects light into the edge of the lens. Through a series of internal reflections, the image bounces through the glass without escaping, remaining confined until it reaches the viewer's eye. When not light hits a specific extraction zone, it is directed out of the glass and into the pupil. This overlays digital information seamlessly onto the physical world without obstructing the wearer's natural view. Our relationship with sight began by using glass to patch a structural error in our anatomy. Today, the integration of bespoke biometrics, liquid crystals, and waveguides has transformed the lens into a programmable interface that processes both light and information.